Hello everyone, welcome back to my Vlad von Karstein campaign. A campaign that has been challenging for me, that has been interesting, and really unpredictable. I've played a lot of Total War campaigns, and if you've seen a lot of them, you know that the map doesn't usually look like this as far as the game as we've come. Usually, it's a little bit more fragmented, or the beastmen have burned down like everything, but we have Skaven, we have High Elves all over, we have Dark Elves, we have even Tomb Kings left. It's really a fascinating game, and again, as a reminder, if you want to check out my Closer to Tabletop overhaul collection, I do have a link down below where I had the mod makers double check it to make sure that it's not hot trash and causing issues. Okay, we want to go after Langui. The big idea right now, and many of you still want me to confederate with Musion, my only idea really is that I kind of want to keep him on his own because I want to have another Blood Dragon Lord that isn't the Red Duke. I like the Red Duke, sure, but I want a Blood Dragon Lord to replace the King of Bretonnia. I think that's a pretty good idea, and I think it's going to be interesting. Or I could get like a normal Vampire Lord. It's really up to me. Okay, Waldemar, we have a lot of lore to talk about. I'm not going to do a custom backstory for our current episode because we did so many before, but I will do one on our following episode if we need to, and we will. But I want to focus on the lore for this part. Okay. I could get some help. Do I need help? I mean, I am here by Langui, but can I get to Coron now? I cannot. I'll have to wait. I can move up though. Waldemar, you'll go after Coron. One of you, or many of you, said that you want me to put all the Blood Dragon Knights over in Waldemar's army. I agree with you, and I will do that.
Yes, my son.
Yeah, like her knights over here will go into his army. I like one idea where someone said I should have like all hordes and then all cav, which again, that would be really, really cool. So let's go look around real quick. Let's see, there we go. And let's keep on looking at what we have here. All right, so we have a few areas around, and I get to end my turn because there's not much more for me to do. We do have a plague over in Langui, so I'll have to wait for that. The Red Keep is over here. We have Musion over there, and we have the High Queen Halida, who's coming after me now. She came all the way over here to fight me. She hates the vampire counts so very much. But that's okay, we'll deal with her later. Alright, let's end her turn now. And now we get to go over a little bit of lore. The Phoenix delegation of Ulthuan marched from the coastlines of the Border Princes to the south of the Empire on a diplomatic mission to Karaz-a-Karak. These visits were typically fraught and tense occasions for the elves, and the dwarves were really not two factions that got along very well. Long ago, they fought a war called the War of the Beard, and it led to many of their people being killed, and it was just not a great occasion to remember for a long-lived people. In the wake of the Chaos invasions, the Phoenix King, Finnebar, agreed to meet with the High King of the Dwarves, Thorgrim Grudgebearer. Since he was busy with fighting the Dark Elves, he sent his daughter, Aliathara. The World's Edge Mountains they were approaching are infested with a bunch of orcs, and they had been attacked many times on their journey. Through martial skill and magic, they fended them all off. They would enter the dwarf home without aid, and when they were journeying back, Manfred made sure his agents spread word of their presence. Now greenskins and undead would attack the elves, one led by Manfred, and the other army led by Kimmler. They led the two undead armies, not the greenskins, to clarify. The dwarves had an honor guard with them of over 1,000 warriors, and it wouldn't be long until the orcs ambushed them. The elder Thane, Ogremar, had his honor guard lock shields, and Aliathara's princely consort rode to the skies with his griffin. We'll talk more about that in a little while, but let's go look over here real quick. Ooh, critical failure, good, goodbye, Gonzalez. Let's keep on looking. Here's Carcass Darkblood. He's currently losing a lot due to that plague, I would assume. I'm gonna come over here to Coron. I've gotta go attack it quickly if I want to win. And here we go. I could attack now or I could wait. I'm gonna give that over to my Crypt Horrors. Actually, let's make it Graveguard. No. Crypt Ghouls for fun. For fun. They don't really have any armor piercing, so we'll give them that. Am I gonna lose anything while I'm besieging? I am not, so I get to wait here for a minute. I would like to have another army go to Artois. I am a bit worried about the High Queen, but she's moving somewhere else right now? Okay. Very well.
Yes, Neferata was right.
Neferata was right. I don't know about that. Hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves right now. Okay, and I get to come over here to attack, where I want to do that. Okay, and then we have Abraham, who's currently patching up still. He lost a lot in that battle. Our Great V-Day invasion, the Vampire Day invasion. That was a tremendous occasion where they tried to fend me off. They came to the shoreline to beat me back. It didn't work out. We beat them at great cost, but guess what? I can come back a little bit easier than they can. Musion's out here doing whatever they do. They're spreading a bit of corruption, which is what I want them to do. Oh man, look at that army. I wouldn't want to fight that. That's a really nasty one. Okay, Salzman, I'm going to upgrade you. And over here, I want that wharf to be upgraded. What else do we want right now? Here's Oslin. We've got a few other things around here. Yeah, we'll take that. And let's go look around. Carcass Darkblood. If I pull you out, it won't really matter. Yeah, you have the plague for right now. Yeah, that's just gonna be a bad thing that you deal with. I knew that you would eventually deal with that, but thankfully you can replenish quickly and easily. That's what I get for conquering an Anguille. I like how the plague affects me even though I'm undead. Alright, so beyond that, we do have Vlad. And the comments have been really helpful and a lot of fun to interact with. I've been making sure to read every single one before I begin a new part. And we've been getting more and more comments. And let's go ahead and look around real quick. It's always fun for me to get a lot of differing opinions, and I think we'll formulate a new strategy at the end of our current part. But I think it's very clear on what we need to do, Council, which is to attack quickly the primary lands over in Bretonnia, which means I need to take the north. Once I begin to take that, I can begin to move down after everything left. But for now, I just want to make sure that I take what's up north. That will make me feel better. I think we'll be better off for it, and everything else. Let's go look at what we can build up while we're out here. Okay, I could use more spirit creatures for sure. That's true. I'll take one of these. And I'm going to take, well, actually, let's build that first. That does cost a bit more, so we'll take that. Nordland's unhappy. That's understandable. They were recently raised up. Coron, I can tax that location while I'm here. I might as well make a little bit of money while I'm here. And that's really it, right? Yeah. Vlad is still trying to rebuild his army. He's got a Vampirus. Yeah, see, she's the one that we'll have to rename. I don't know what we'll do for her yet. Man, the model for Isabella is so much more detailed than it is for her, I think. Look at that differences in faces. Oh well. Okay. So you'll be ready in a few more turns. I could give you a special unit. That's true. Am I going to give you one? I don't really know about that. You've got your horde units. You've got your spirit units. You've got your elite units. I think we have a lot of hope now for what we can do because we have so many powerful units. I do want to pick up like one more. I don't know what I'll pick up yet. Some Blood Dragon Knights would be interesting. I don't have any real riders. I think I might just get more Crypt Horrors. I do have flying units and a Mortis engine that will supplant my need for riding units, I think. I can always change it up in the future. Let's go look around real quick. Did they burn down anything new? They did not. Yeah, Chaos is pretty much done for. They've done their part. But there's going to be a new wave eventually, so I'll have to come out here and rebuild. I mean, I've already conquered so much land, right? Just by being around, just by kind of being a vulture and picking after them after they leave. But it's worked out well, and I'm not mad about it. I think it's a pretty good plan. So we're going to try to build up some siege towers. I would rather charge in, but I like having siege towers a lot. It really makes siege battling a lot easier and enjoyable. Anyway, when half of the orcs were killed, Manfred would make his move. Bats would darken the skies. Whites would march from the valley below, led by Krell, and even Terror guys were here. Even though the prince could potentially kill one, he couldn't match all of them. There were just way too many. This dude brought a major army. It feels like he was able to bring this major army out of nowhere. I mean, I don't know how much time he had, but it was just really kind of a crazy scenario in the lore, how they're trying to portray this. But, oh my god. Look at who's here. We've got another enemy. Could I beat her? That's a good question. Hold on. That's our flying units. That's really funny because we do have flying units to kill. Actually, I'll give that to my terror guys. There we go. Okay, so can I beat that? That's a lot of archers. It depends on the battlefield, I think. They do have 3 groups of Grell Knights, and I don't like that. She's level 12, and that's annoying. So let's have a look at what we can do here. That's why it's kind of hard for me to just kind of wait things out. Okay, so I've got 3 groups of zombies. I've got a White King. I've got, let's see, a Necromancer. And I've got a lot of enemy archers to fight, in addition to some Grell Knights. Let's do it. If I lose the battle, so be it. But I'm going to try not to lose the battle. And we'll do our best. But yeah, he was just kind of able to bring up 2 armies. And that's what I found out too, that evidently they can reanimate orcs and even dwarves too. That was fascinating to me. So what would be really cool for the undead, I think, is if we had a variety of models. depending on what they're fighting, right? So if you're fighting a bunch of orcs, maybe you're raising up a bunch of orc warriors. If you're fighting a bunch of dwarves, maybe you're beginning to raise them up. But Kimmler is like a special case. I mean, he is called the Lich Master. His name is kind of an obvious reference, but anyway. He's like the oldest character, named character in Warhammer Fantasy history, and therefore Warhammer history, if I remember correctly, and hopefully I do. All right, let's go look at what we can do here. So, I did add in that mod to where my units just will not deteriorate just because, you know, multiplayer balance. So I'm kind of curious as to how this battle might play out. We obviously want our zombies to die for us on the front lines, sure. I'm going to have my grave guard in a few locations, just kind of filling up gaps. I'm going to bring in more zombies soon. I don't really have any horde units. I do have blood knights though. Blood knights are nice. I don't know if they can just outright beat those grell knights. I'm going to use a lot of my elites to work together though. Mortis engines, I'm going to have you two work together. Vargulf, you're going to be over on my right flank. Terrorgeist, you're going to be with my Vargeist right now. So let's go move you over here. And let's see, we have a few more units too. I've got Graveguard who are ready to move in. We'll bring them into the middle. And I've got these three who can move in too. All right, so we have all that. Let's kind of group them all up now. And we can begin our battle. And let's see, I'm going to bring in some more minions real quick. The cool part is I can just bring in minions now. Come, old man. Look at that short range though. It's such a short range. You got to be like right in their face. It's why I have a harder time getting them into my enemy's range units, which is probably a good thing. Otherwise, I would just do that in every battle. So the cool part is I can actually raise up my own army for once before they get here, or I could try to. So that's really cool to me. I can actually get my front lines filled up. Because, like, to me, tactically, that feels so much more interesting than not doing that. So my goal right now is to try to get as many of these guys up as I can to fill up my front lines. They won't have that 25% buff that I have here from health in, but they will still have plenty in their number. Oh, wait, they actually do. Okay. No. I was looking at the old ones. Okay, yeah, they don't. Just had to be sure. Just had to be sure. Okay. So we're gonna buff up my front lines. Just do that. I'm gonna have so many zombies. I'm gonna tar pit to victory. And it's gonna be great. I'm gonna have so many zombies, they're not gonna know what to do. Come over here. You can just hear all the moans and groans of all my evil creatures. I love it. Then I might bring in some skeleton warriors if I'm really feeling daring today. I don't know how daring I'm feeling though. Gotta watch out for all their archers too, but there they go, yeah. Got my Mortis engines. I'm a little bit worried about the blasted trebuchet. That can be annoying. They have flying things to counter me, so I've got to watch out for that. Oh, she's flying too. I could potentially target her later if I wanted to. Alright. Look at this stuff, man. I'm just getting more and more zombies out. Isn't that cool looking, though? Isn't that like the coolest thing? I can just bring out zombies to pad up my numbers. Which I've been wanting to do forever, so now that I can do it, it feels really cool. Alright, let's come over here to the flank and try to get a few over here. We're just going to keep on bringing him up. I need to get him on a mount, though. That's for sure. Okay, so we have mounted yeomen on the right flank. Let's go kill them real quick. I'm going to try to go after that side. I'm going to bring my Terrorgeist in to go after maybe some Grell Knights or something close by. Let's go after... Actually, let's go after these Pegasus Knights. Well, they're not as bad as the other Knights, right? I don't think they're as tough. Alright, mounted yeomen are on the way. We've got some Knights of the Realm nearby. What about this? Yeah, here's some Grell Knights coming in. I'm going to bring in my units in just a minute. Just give me a second here. I've got so many more on the way. Let's get ready. I'm going to move up my other guys. Let's go in now. Right over here. Necromancer, I know you're taking some damage. That's okay, though. Come over here. Knights of the Realm. Blood Knights, come over here as well. You're going to go after these Knights of the Realm. Vargeist, I'm going to have you go after a few things like Grell Knights. I think you can beat the Grell Knights. I have a feeling you can do that. Terrorgeist, let's get you over here to go after the Grell Knights, too. I think you'll beat them as well. Let's go fight them. As for all of the infantry, I think you'll be okay. So if you look at what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to take out their wings where they're able to flank me. So we have 2 Mortis engines and a Vargulf coming in. I actually, when I'm going to go over all of this lore, I'm going to let you know, I felt really bad for the elves and dwarves. I thought it was just a completely underhanded fight, which is why it's so perfectly Von Karstian in its nature because of that. Because of how awful it is and what they were able to do. Okay. So what we're going to do over here, we're going to bring in more zombies again just to really bind them up. The goal here is to constantly inundate them. The goal is to overwhelm them to make sure they really can't do enough to stop me. So let's go bring in my White King as well. He's going to come in too. I'm going to buff up all these nearby units in just a minute. These zombies are going to move into and just try to really slow them all down. So we're going to do that real fast, like over here and over here. I'm going to bring in my Grave Guard to go after more elite units as I have everyone else just kind of fighting them. Oh wow, you got a lot more damage done on me than I thought you would. Okay, where is my little buddy over here? Okay, so he's over here. He brought in more zombies again. We're gonna bring in even more after that. So we're not even done bringing in zombies yet. We're gonna bring in more. I could even bring in warriors if I wanted to. I mean, look at how many zombies I have. I'm gonna bring in some warriors instead because I have the magic. It does cost a lot more magic, so I tried to avoid that. My Terrorgeist is now gonna move over here. We're gonna go after. It's really hard to play in normal speeds if I want to show you the battle too, because of how quick Cav can just move around. So the battle will pretty much be over by the time I'm done, and I don't want that to really happen. Okay, so we finished over here. Let's bring in the Mortis engines to go after all these archers way back here. We'll just begin to go target them. My Vargulf, I'm gonna bring in where? He's gonna wait right here. He's gonna take a lot of damage, I think. Let's go look at my Necromancer, who's still here. He brought in some skeleton warriors who are now fighting. I think I might just do that for my last one, just for fun. The Prophetess, I think, is gonna have a pretty tough time. My Knights are done fighting, so let's bring them back out. They're gonna come over here and help me fight. We're already cleaning up a lot of them. We're breaking down these Grell Knights. They can't beat my Vargeist, and it looks like my new strategy, my new plan, is gonna work out pretty well. I'm gonna buff up everyone nearby with a lot more melee attack. They're gonna have fun with that. I'm gonna try to slow down some of these Grell Knights now with some magic. And then, while I have magic, I'm gonna bring in some more warriors. So, like, instead of having them just all die out right away, which is so freaking lame, I can just let them do what they want to do. That feels so cool to me. The fact that I can just actually raise in undead armies feels a lot more appropriate to me than anything else. Now they do, they might actually get one of them. Crap, hold on. Let's get, yeah, come over here. There's a bunch of questing knights. Go kill them real quick. That's annoying. Let's go get them. That's what I get for being a little bit too crazy with my attacks. I thought that we could just go out there and fend them off. Evidently not. That's not true. Let's keep on trying to fight though. Okay, Vargulf, come over here. If I could just break more of them, that would be great. The White King is still fighting. What about you? You're gonna bring in one more group real quick, like right over here. And I think that'll do it. If you look at my main army though, most of them haven't taken a lot of damage, so I probably shouldn't have been so aggressive. Go kill them. Other Blood Knights, come over here. Let's go. Come over here after that Trebuchet, which is killed, or even a Peasant Bowman would be fine. Even a Peasant Bowman would be a decent target to go after. Let's go after these targets now. We want to kind of move out and go after other targets where they're trying to take out my other units. Actually, if you want to go attack these Spearmen at Arms or whatever, go get them. Vargulf though, I'm going to have you come out and help out just a wee bit. These Blood Knights, I'm going to have them come on down to go kill these archers who are doing so much damage, I'm sure. So let's go get them. I've got more magic still, so I'm going to try to get some magic. If I can heal up my Mortis engine. Yeah, I can. Cool. Let's go do that real quick. Try to heal up my Mortis engine, who is able to debilitate them. So if we look at it right now, it's been a very short battle. In terms of length, it's not very long, but we've done a great job at just keeping them busy. 39 Blood Knights are left. What are we going to really go after? I guess we can go after these Grell Knights that are left. I'm gonna get my Vargeist and my Terrorgeist to go after their Pegasus Knights, who have killed how many? 47. So they haven't killed nearly as many. I've got hundreds of zombies left on the battlefield. I have over 3,000 units, or I did initially. We've already beaten this group. The Grell Knights are having a pretty tough time, but it looks like they're gonna pull through. I just need a little bit more magic in order to heal up. Let's see, can you do it? You don't have the magic for it. Shoot. All right, so you're still attacking these Pegasus Knights. Go do that. We could just go after the Prophetess. How many has she killed? 43. How many has he killed? 26. Okay, well, let's go take out the Knights first, and then we'll worry about them. My Mortis engine is over here. Let's try to get more of them over here. My Blood Knights are where? Well, you're over here. Where are my Blood Knights at? We got one group over here. We have one group over here. Okay, so they went after other targets instead. Come attack. You'll go kill the freaking Grell Knights. I think you'll take care of that. My Mortis engine is nearly gone, so I did lose one, which is unfortunate. But, hey, things happen. Yeah, there goes one of them. They finally got one of them. That's really a big shame. I'm gonna try to go after these blasted Peasant Bowmen before I call it. And then I want these Blood Knights instead to come after these other Grell Knights. I think that's a much better target. I'm gonna bring out these zombies to go try to distract them. We'll do that real fast. Okay, White King, you're taking a lot of damage. I need you to be careful. How many of you killed it anyway? You've killed 45. It's not like a true large amount, but it's a decent amount. Okay, let's go over here and go after these Grell Knights right now with my flying units. I want to do that. That's going to be the way that we beat them, is if I get my flying units to go kill them before they take out my Vargulf from whatever else. Yeah, come over here and kill the Peasant Bowmen. Great work. Come over here, go after their Field Trebuchet. They have more units on the way. That's even more archers? Holy crap, dude. Yeah, if they want to wipe out my zombies, let them do that. I'm going to come out here and fight them. It's all good. Come over here and fight. Got more Grave Guard in the middle. Let's go fight too. Maybe over here. A few more Okay, so yeah, you're losing kind of a bit of control. They nearly took out my poor Vargulf, who is taking out 127. Still a lot of Peasant Bowmen. Alright, let's come over here now and go kill these archers real quick. All right, let me go look at it real quick. I've got more Blood Knights over here. We've taken out a lot of these Pegasus Knights. There's only 3 left. I've got 34 of you over here who are currently under attack. Go do your thing. Okay, old man. Let's see. What are you doing? Oh, dear God. Please don't lose my Vargulf. Come on, Vargulf. You can hold out, can you? Yeah, okay. They're broken. Come over here. Go kill these archers. You'll easily take care of them. Got more men-at-arms on the way. I'm going to bring these Var guys over here to go after more archers. Where there's so many of them just attacking me. They're just able to get right through me. I've got 3 groups of peasant bowmen attacking me right now, too. So that keeps it fresh and fun. All right. So now let's go after more archers because I have no other choice. I've got to go kill some archers, man. My zombies will go after that group. I had no idea they could just like focus down my mortis engine that easily. I mean, the armor isn't that high, so I should have thought about it. But again, still new to fighting Bretonnia. But now I know to not charge in when they have that many archers. Go try to chase them a little bit if you can. Oh, did my zombies fall apart? They did. Okay, let's come over here instead. Let's go after these guys and help out my mortis engine. I think that's a lot more important than anything else I'm doing over here, so let's try to move out those knights. My blood knights will now go after the paladin. And I still have some magic over here if I want to use it. The necromancer's fighting a little bit. He's brought in so many units. I'm going to try to buff up all of you nearby, just to go finish off the paladin and friends. The graveguard is still doing fine. Let's go kill more of them. White King, let's bring you down if you want to go fight that prophetess. She's been killing a lot, so let's go take care of her. And Mortis Engine, I'm going to help you out. Let's go after that target. This target. And Mortis Engine, you'll come after this target now. The Vargulf is nearly gone. That's unfortunate. So I'll have to either raise dead or something after this battle if I'm able to. I should be allowed to, I think. I should maybe be allowed to. Goodbye, Spearman at Arms. I'll use the rest of my magic to go after you. Skeleton Warriors, go in and attack. Zombies, I don't know what you're doing right now, but you need to all go do something right now. Go do it. Still have many more minions to go after. Okay. Come over here, knights. There's just way too many archers for me to ignore them. Let's go. Let's go. Doesn't matter what they kill. I just need to win this battle and take the freaking town, so I'm going to focus on that instead. This peasant bowman. We've won. I just didn't expect like more archers to come in like they did. And they did. Like over here we have a Grell Relique. Oh, they get a whole group now? That's fascinating. That's a lot more interesting than just like one crappy little like trio of people carrying a dead Grell Knight. That's a lot more fun to see that they have an entire group around that to help defend it, which to me makes a lot more sense. And pads out the numbers for the Bretonnians too, in case they need help. Okay, so we have all that done. Let's go after what's left. I fought an entire army. I am the law, and I won. Okay, let's go after this group now. That trebuchet has gotten 101 kills. I should have gotten that much earlier. In the future, I will not let it stray off like that. That was a bad idea. So I won't be doing that again. Vargeist, I don't want you going after those Grail Pilgrims or Battle Pilgrims, whatever they're called. Just go after fleeing units for now. I'm going to bring in my elites to go after that Grail Relic unit. My Graveguard too. Terrorgeist, you did a great job though. Good work. Alright. Blood Knights, you did a great job. I'm so glad you were here. If you weren't here, I think we would have lost. That was a lot of Grail Knights. I mean, really, the biggest counter to me is going to be all those Grail Knights. I'm so glad we were able to break through. I did lose one Mortis Engine, which is always a huge shame, but it happened. I'm completely out of magic. Oh, wait. Hold on. Move away, move away, move away. Don't fight them yet. Don't fight them yet. Just wait. Bring my elites in, then we'll take care of it. We just want to go after whatever's fleeing. I'm assuming they're unbreakable. Alright, here they come. All of them are in. Let's go after the Grail Relic. Relique. Look at that group. We have such a horde just coming their way. They're trying really hard right now. Alright, let's go in. All of you. Let's all go in now. We'll all go take care of this one group. Look at that. Now they're wavering. That's gonna feel really bad. A bunch of bald men having a midlife crisis, being torn to shred by a bunch of, or shreds rather. Okay. There we go. I think we got it. I think we have everything under control. No, that was pretty good. We did a great job. I'm very proud of how that battle turned out. I just need to find out what they have left, if they have anything coming back into the battlefield. Can I help you? Oh, another field trebuchet. Hi there. Well, have you met Terry? Scary Terry? Oh yeah, no, Scary Terry is a prominent force in all of my campaigns. If I've ever played the vampire accounts, Scary Terry is nothing to be trifled with. So we had another incredible fight. I mean, fighting Bretonnia in Closer to Tabletop has been such a pleasurable challenge for me. They just have so much going on. There we go. So we lost 376. We did lose a Mortis engine and our Vargulf, but everything else was okay. I just wasn't used to the concept of just like letting my zombies go do their thing, but that was a lot of fun. Hell, I would even have like 2 groups of necromancers at that point, just summoning in a huge army. That would be cool. I wouldn't need any fodder units at all. I wouldn't need zombies at all. I could just like bring that in. They did a great job padding. If I was just a little bit more careful with my Vargulf and Mortis engine, we would have been fine. Especially if I had like more properly grouped those new zombies together and used them together, then they could have like fought off the infantry while I went after everything else. But to be fair, it's always tough whenever you have more reinforcements slowly coming in, especially peasant bowmen, because they can just rapid fire so quickly. They can do so much damage before you can get to them. As you saw, I mean, they were able to do so much to me. I thought my scary Mortis engine would take down a bunch of peasants, but that wasn't the case. I mean, it was the case, but at great cost. So there's a close victory. We're going to replenish a little bit, dominate a few captives. Auckland has finally joined the Empire. I mean, that's understandable. That should have happened a long time ago, honestly. So we did win the battle. That was another attempt by them to liberate another location they are meant to own. If I take Cron and I take Artois, they are going to be in trouble. That's 2 major castles that I then have, 2 capital areas that have walls that I'll be able to transform into, well, vampiric bastions. I will be able to do so much with that. Halida, I'm a little bit worried about. I might have to actually not pull back, but maybe just go in there and fight. That plague for one of my armies is kind of annoying. Can I help you? No, I'm not doing that. Wait, you're fighting the Empire? Oh my god. I will never join you on that, buddy. Peace treaty. Heck yeah. I never wanted to fight you, Teotihuacan. You're so far away from me. Why would I ever want to fight you? Okay. Let's see. Abraham, what do we have for a right? Oh, right. Okay, yeah, let's spread more corruption. Get rid of some attrition while we're out here. Might as well use it now to spread more corruption. Hell yeah. Alright, so my Vargulf is back. I can even bring my Mortis engine back. I don't actually need another one. But I will bring it in. What? Crypt Horrors would be much better. Gotta be real with you. That'll be a nice little balance to add in. So, Katerin, she's done a great job. I gave her a lot of skills down here, as you can see. Let's see, what else do I want? I have Loyal Handmaidens, I have Shadows in the Night. I have Renowned and Feared to reduce upkeep. I didn't give her a lot of combat abilities. I mean, that's very clear. That's fantastic, though, for replenishment. I think I'm going to do that real quick. Yeah, let's just make sure our army will just always be able to replenish so very quickly. And they don't really have a lot left. Let's go ahead and auto-resolve that. Did I lose anything outright? I did not. I could liberate them. That's really funny. Artois could join me. No, we're not going to do that. I'm going to occupy it.
Time to die.
I'm not here to take your money. I'm here to take your town. Okay, so we're going to build up a wall right now. I'm going to build up... Okay. They gave me a mausoleum. Very nice. All right, we're going to put it at low taxes. Gisero, I don't have that yet. I'll have to grab that later. But we now have another location under my command.
Who wishes the red kiss?
All right, so you're level 9. What are we going to give you? I gave you Raised Dead, level 3. No wonder you can do so much with it. I'm going to give you Earthing, and that should do it. And then for the White King over here at level 11, I'm going to give him Wound Maker. And I think, again, that will probably do it. Abraham's ready to go fight, so we're going to bring him out. I need to go look at where I want to attack, though. Bretonnia does have a big army down here led by Bohemond, and that army looks terrifying. I don't want to fight Bohemond. He's level 17, and look at him. He's a strong guy. Very strong. I hope that maybe he's stuck down here. They have Albrecht, too, who's also very strong. Dear God, look at his stats. Yeah. And he's what, level 16? So they just have like all these freaking nobles here ready to beat me in the face. I'd love to go after Gisero. That'd be nice to go after Gisero. So I think I might pop out and try to get towards Gisero. Baston might be a tougher sell. I'll think about getting Baston. Moussion's currently raiding down there. Well, that's good. If they're gonna fight everyone, though, I might actually have to do that confederation. I don't remember if that will entangle me in their own wars, though. I hope it does not. Okay, let's see. For diplomacy, how's it going, everyone? Well, I've got to get that faction to join me because they're currently fighting the Empire. And the Empire is probably pretty ticked. Yep, they're pretty ticked off about it.
Von Carstein sends his minions to threaten and parley.
No, I'm here to give you some money, dude. Chill out. That didn't really help that much. Okay, so I cannot be friendly with Musion. Musion ended up being a pretty big liability. One person did say to me, oh, the Vampire Coast would have been a much better ally. I don't know what that means because they're way down here. That wouldn't really be a great ally at all. If you mean for me to like sell all the way out here, selling out here to Bretonnia was a huge gamble and I nearly lost it all. So you can't really do that as much in Total War as I would like. If naval travel was a little bit easier, or maybe if we had like naval battles and we can move much further, then yeah, it would be tenable to send out a great invasion force across the sea. But as it is right now, between all the storms and all that crap, it's so hard to travel by sea. It's like really a liability to try that out. It drives me mad because I would love to do what you're suggesting here. I would love to go down there and be like, hey, Vampire Coast, I'm Manfred, or I'm Vlad, and I'm here, and I'm glad to see you. But that isn't a likely case, so I don't agree with that idea. I don't think it's a good idea, but I do see where you're coming from, and I do wish it would be a good idea if we had the actual mechanics in place for that, but we don't, so. All right, let's go look around real quick. We have a few unhappy friends. Let's go change that up. I lose a little bit of money, but it's okay. Let's just kind of change it up a little bit. We make a little bit less money, but people will be a little bit happier. All right, yeah, just take that for now. Change up taxation later. Nah, tax them anyway. Nordland, you're unhappy. I'm not taxing you right now. That will take time to change. Go have Dieter Schaffen, come over to Salzenmund. They don't have Middenheim. I don't think they'll get Middenheim. Huboss might be able to get some other location, but yeah, they must be conquering somewhere because they are gaining more lands as they are being beaten back a bit. So I don't know where they're gaining, but they're gaining somewhere. The dwarves have fragmented power. That feels about right. I do enjoy how they were able to hold out no matter what, though. My idea of a good time would be to see the orcs like own everything down here, but the dwarves would own the mountains, to where they couldn't really be easily dislodged, and that to me would be fairly interesting. Okay, so there goes a lot of my money. My army upkeep is huge. I could get rid of some of these horde buildings if I don't need them. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, what am I going to raise up for you? I would rather just give you something so you can get a move on. I'm going to give you... Hold on, let me look at it real quick. The tithe. Nah. It's a very spooky unit. Alright. You're now costing me a lot of money. Let's get you up north, where I think we're going to burn down a few locations belonging to Norska. Just burn them down. I don't want to deal with tribes. I'm just going to burn them down. I'm not going to settle them. I don't want them. Okay. So I think we're good for this turn. Outside of whatever building I might want to build over here, but that's for later. Let's end our turn now, unless I want to go after... Hold on, hold on. Let me go look at Waldemar. Waldemar, you're here, right? Halida, she could attack you in one turn. That is nerve-wracking. Crap. If I used my Banshee, I could have easily broken down these walls. They have Grail Knights out the wazoo, though. Oh, man. If I need to pull back, I'll pull back. I'll fight her if I have to, but for now, let's wait. You're getting the crap beaten out of you due to that plague. How long will you have that plague for? It's not telling me. Maybe if I look over here. One turn remaining, so hopefully it'll be gone by next turn. He'll be able to replenish. Anyway. So yeah, when half of the orcs were killed, he made his move. Bats would darken the sky. Whites would march from the valleys below and all that. Kimmler would use his magic and the orc bodies came back to life too. The battle would rage on for the day. Krell would kill the Elder Thane, and Kimmler then he used his magic to raise up the dead dwarves. The remnant of her dragon princes punched through a weak line in those attacking lines of undead to free up the princess. But then Manfred came down and he was a huge problem too. Oh, they want a peace treaty, really? If you become my vassal, you won't? Well then no. Can't do that. Though that would be fascinating. I mean, look at what I've conquered so far. Just little patches of land as I'm pushing in. But yeah, anyway. So Manfred would come down on a zombie dragon, and her princely consort would take to the skies to fight Manfred. as Terrorgeist also came too. Kimmler had one last trick, and he blessed the Terrorgeist with unholy speed. Eventually, they would catch up with the princess and take her to Nehekara for that crazy ritual to bring back Nagash. He assumed the dwarves and elves would blame each other for the attack, and it would reopen old wounds and break up their alliance. But to me, I would be like, okay, clearly there was dark magic here. Clearly there was an unholy attack, and I wouldn't just be like, yo, dwarves, why didn't you do a great job? No one would have really anticipated that. But yeah, plot-wise, it just felt like a really random thing. Like, out of nowhere, he was evidently able to summon up undead armies, bring them there, maintain them without anyone seeing it. I don't know. It was one of my least favorite stories. It just felt like very, like, rushed in to get him to capture a princess. Because of how dangerous things are, I just feel like the army would have been large enough. It wouldn't have been like some tiny little force. It would have been a pretty substantial force. At least I personally believe that. Okay, let's see. Artois, you're over here. That's a witch house. Here's Nordland, way up here. Let's go rebuild Dietershafen. That's what I've been waiting for, to rebuild these locations that are so unhappy right now. I'm working so hard on it. I could upgrade that now for 4,000. That would give me yeah, that gold mine's gonna be fantastic once I can finally build it up. All right, Vlad, let's go. It's gonna be weird having you not on the front lines, but we're gonna have you come out here for a little while to go fight for me. He's 1900 upkeep on his own. That's insane. That's an incredible amount of upkeep. I want to get that Spirit Well later. Increase my Karn Wraith cap. Okay, Abraham is here. We can go after Gesero. Bretonnia, I don't know where they're at. Okay, so they're down here right now trying to do whatever they're doing. Let's come spy on what they're doing over at Montfort. There's no one at Montfort. Is there vampiric corruption? Oh my god, there's a lot here. Why is there so many here? I'm not that close to them. Well, hell yeah. I like that. Gold Castle Baston. Okay, very cool. Let's have a look. So we have our 2 siege towers now. So we're about to go fight the battle for Cron. We are gonna, let's see. You get to replenish now for a few turns, my friend. And you, lady, you need one more turn or 2 more. I mean, I'll give you like 1 more, I think. But Abraham's gonna come down to Gesero now. We're spreading a lot of corruption as we're here. And I'm going to auto-resolve that because they have basically no defenses. Fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna just occupy it. Now belongs to me. I now have these locations under my command. I've got some more money that I need to give over to the Empire, but I just don't remember if I'll join their war. I'm sure one of you will remind me or look it up to let me know, but I need to find that out before I confederate with Musion, as I don't want them to cause issues for me. Because right now they are. They're causing me plenty of issues. Yeah, look at that stuff. Oh man. They do not like me treating Bretonnia poorly. Wait, I think I broke off their trade. Yeah, between their capital. Yeah, so they did lose trade for now. Fantastic. Things are getting kind of rough with the Empire. I just want the new wave of freaking chaos to come out. That would be nice. Alright, new commandment available. Let's go over here and get some more public order in. We can do that for now. Okay, so I don't really need another horde location. Don't I have one at the Red Keep? No, I have defile. No, I do have one. Okay, so that would be a lodestone instead. Okay, no, that's actually fine. We could use that. We can get more carts and black coaches and whatever else I want. I also have a reliquary, which is pretty darn cool. So we'll keep those 2 buildings. Carcass is going to wait for now. Waldemar is ready to go attack. Look at me in despair. That's such a cool line. Love it. Anyway, Abraham is over here. He's level 8. So he leveled up. Undying Horde would be fantastic, especially at the highest tier. But alright, so you have your magic. I gave you magic. Masters of the Dead. We're gonna grab that for 1. I'm gonna have you upgrade your leadership abilities, and you're gonna upgrade your creepy army. At your level, what am I gonna give you, buddy? I'm gonna give you thick-skinned for more armor. You don't really have a lot of armor. And we're gonna end our turn right after we go attack Coron. I'm gonna quick save in case we ever have a crash, but we've been good so far. Yeah, Rite of Intrigue, all that stuff is helping out. Rite of Willpower, Power Supreme. Ah, okay, that explains it. Severe penalty. Alright, let's go. It does feel good to not have Chaos come after me directly, though. That would have been so annoying if they came after me directly. It's like, I'm not even bothering you, dude. What a funny looking man. Okay, Waldemar, so we have hordes, we have a lot of stuff. There's like so much more stuff that I would do if like recruitment was a little bit faster. I kind of wish there was some upgrading system for some units. I'm not saying all units, because not every unit can just upgrade in a linear fashion, but imagine you had like a group of swordsmen. Now, in the lore, it's a lot harder to become a great sword. Like, you have to be personally picked by your count or whatever. But it would be cool if you could upgrade a group of swordsmen that you had from the very beginning into a group of great swords, where their elites were just brought up like that. And I think that would be really cool. But yeah, Closer to Tabletop has been like one of the most dynamic and interesting experiences I've had. Like, I'm still in awe every time I pop on that I'm not tired of this campaign. I'm like, holy crap, I can't wait for more. And thankfully, many of you feel the same way, which I'm very pleased about. I just like to make sure that all of you are having fun, and I'm trying to make sure that like everything is dynamic and it feels fun, and that we're all having a really good time, and that all of you feel like you're being heard, because you are being heard. I read all the comments, and I actually really enjoyed. I've like really have enjoyed seeing how supportive and how proactive all of you are, just giving me your thoughts and keeping up with everything here. And I'm not sure like how many of you will hear what I'm saying now, but it's just been an absolute delight. I've had a great time. All right, zombies, come over here. Waldemar and his ladies will come on out. Let's go. Oh, honor or death. Cool. Okay, that's a nice little big buff. Arcane conduit. I wonder if it stacks. I'm gonna assume it does. Yeah.
We are immortal.
So now I have my undead army, a pretty basic one, but it's one led by Waldemar, so it should be good. But just check out my undead army. Isn't it cool looking? And then we have creepy old guy on cart. That would be my D&D character. Yes, haha. Bring me to my lands, minions. I just like how they move around. It's fun. Then you have those guys pulling it. Looking kind of bad there. Oh my god! Holy crap. I don't like that. That might be one of the creepiest zombies we've seen. Alright. So they're attacking me. It's not very kind of you. I'm gonna let you know that.
I'm in your thrall.
Alright, so what we're gonna do then, we're gonna diminish their accuracy. I didn't get all of them, not this group, but it's okay. Got a few of them. Wanted to hit the ones going after my zombies, but it's okay. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna do some damage to... Well, no, they're not really that tough. I'm gonna damage their Grill Knights instead. Let's do that. Spirit Leech, do they have a Paladin nearby? They do. They have a Paladin over there. Bit of unit. Let's try that out. I never get to use that spell. So go use that real quick. We're in this corner just hiding. Well, we're not hiding. We're just tactically waiting. That's what we're doing. Alright, yeah, come over here. There goes all of my magic, though. Dear God. So let's go look at these Grill Knights now. Oh my God, their health is so much lower. What if I added like a Spirit Leech to it for fun? Just for a little bit of fun. I like how they're just beginning to drop dead. They're like, oh, I'm not feeling too well. So we just wiped out nearly their entire group. Oh my God, that spell's ridiculous. That was like all my magic. I don't think I would ever want to use all my magic for this one Grill Knight group, but that worked out pretty well. Alright, my Cryptical Hordes are going to easily destroy all their Peasant Bowmen. They do have nasty, scary field trebuchets back there. That's going to get a lot of kills. I can't really easily get back there. Oh, you're beating up my cart? That's cool.
Glorious death.
Okay, Waldemar, let's get you in there too. Ladies, you too. Let's all go. As for that Grill Knight group, they barely have any health left. They're not going to be here for much longer. Was that like their only Grill Knight group? I don't remember. If it is, then that's actually pretty cool. We just took care of them. I'm going to try to get rid of your accuracy real quick. Let's try to... There we go. Keep that over there for now. I know I have a horde, so we're going to be alright. Okay, vampires, you're doing your stuff. Let's grab some more magic if we can. Thank you for that reserve. Eventually, I'll be able to cast spells again. She's already killed 16. You've already killed 0. Good work. Alright, so we're up here now. Let's go buff everything up nearby. Let's go after these Peasant Bowmen. Kill them. Not that I really need help, but let's go in. Put you 3 in a group. I love watching these 3 work together to go kill everyone. They're already causing a lot of terror, so let's go after everything. We're going to break down the front gate. Okay, the gates are destroyed. Let's go over here now with my hordes. I don't need to bring in my knights yet. That's not needed. Zombies, I'm going to let you go in. Come after these poor spearmen. It's going to be them having to defend against an unwashed horde. I love that. Just watching them having to fend off all that evil. If I bring my card in, they'll have to buff up a little bit, won't they? Yeah, let's come over here. Take him out. Deal even more damage. I'm taking out that entire group of Grill Knights. You thought you were powerful, didn't you? Man, that Fate of Buona is insane, though. I had no idea how strong it was. I know that in multiplayer it's caused a lot of issues because you have to like really bring things in to try to counter it because of how powerful it is. That's why I'm always saying, man, if we just had multiplayer balance separate from single player, oh my god, the game would be in such a better place. That way you're not having to compensate for either side. Just do what you want, man. Just do what you want. Alright, there's my cart. That's gonna help out a little bit. Yes, now you are buffed, my friends. No, they actually have some decent stats now, so they're gonna be able to hopefully do some damage to these guys. If not, I'm gonna come up here and beat them all. I've already beaten all of them, it looks like. Yeah, there we go. Nice work. Is that Paladin still here? We got some foot squires left. If you look at it though, despite their trebuchet getting so many kills, they can't really stop me. I've got terrifying monsters here. But yeah, Manfred's my least favorite count. I even like Conrad more. Manfred is like, he's so sneaky somehow. No one can catch him. He's just able to travel and never be found. I'm like, I don't know about that. I feel like he's not that sneaky. And you're just doing a few plot things to move things along, which is understandable. That's like the whole premise behind it. You have campaigns, and so you have some plot appropriate things, but I just like things to feel a little bit more organic and natural. Like my food. Ugh. Alright, come over here, guys. Let's get down and go fight these guys. Yeah, those Girl Knights are pretty beat up. Oh my god, look at how quickly they're dropping. They're like, I don't feel so well. Let me just snap my finger and watch them all fall. Well, I've killed over half, so. Oh my god, they fell apart. I've never seen Girl Knights fall apart like that. That was so much fun. Alright, you three are gonna destroy that Paladin. He's done for. Look at his stats now. We're at 123 melee defense, 118 for melee attack, 140 for armor. His leadership is at 156. His charge bonus is 82. His weapon strength at nearly 700. And we just keep getting to add more magic in if we want to. Alright, who's left over here? You come over here and go kill that little group of peasant bowmen. You come down here and go fight Knights of the Realm. The Grail Knights were no help. They didn't get to do too much. The Pegasus Knights are probably going to be a pretty big help. That's unfortunate. Let's try to watch out for that. I want to bring in my own Knights, but they're not going to be able to force themselves in, unfortunately. So I'm just going to have to try to fight out here with what I have. There's really not too much. I could debuff some stuff if I wanted to, I guess. That's true. I'm going to debuff that. There we go. Alright, Pegasus Knights are over there. Let's see. Oh man, they're doing a lot of damage to her. I'm going to have to pull her back a little bit if I can. I'll try to get her back just a wee bit. This Pegasus Knights are trying to focus in on her. That's pretty dirty of you guys. That's pretty dirty. Alright, come over here. Oh, they do have more Girl Knights. That's what I thought. I had a feeling they had more Girl Knights. Let's just get everyone down here real quick before they kill off my leadership. All of my leadership. Still buffing them nearby. I've got all of you still fighting a bunch of these Knights of the Realm. Come on, get down here, get down here. Go fight these Knights of the Realm, you got it. Waldemar, let's go buff up everyone nearby. I don't care what I lose right now, just go in and fight. Oh man, they really got me, huh? Yeah, they really got me on this location. I can't seem to push through. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in my 300 Grave Guard with great weapons. Which actually feels like a challenge for once. Are you actually damaging him? Yeah, I think they are. I mean, he's replenishing a lot, but that Paladin's still here. He's only killed 4. He's nearly dead. He'll be dead in like one more, like if they sneeze at him, he's gone, is what I'm saying. Let's go attack him real quick though. I just want that guy dead. Just to freak him out a little bit. So you're at 153 now. He's in the middle of it all, having to fight this group. Cryptosaurs, I want you to charge in too. Let's go. Zombies, I know that you're trying. Got other units moving in. I'm gonna bring in my Grave Guard, I think, on the walls. Because I kind of have to. Oh, cool. We actually broke through over here so we can go after the Trebuchet and get rid of that. They've killed 258, as they often kill a lot. They have Grail Knights left. Actually, you come over here. These spears come after this group. You do your thing. I'm pretty much out of magic, but I can get more reserves in, or try to. Not as many now. It does seem to have diminishing returns. Alright, that cart's nearby in guard mode. He's lost control. He's at 162 for kills. They're killing a lot of my units though, so I'm gonna have to really try to help him out somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Did I give him immortality yet? I don't think I did. That's really scary. I want to try to move him back in, but he's just not having it. I've already lost most of my crypt ghouls out here, so we're kind of separated from him. Alright. Yeah, just kind of boof it up. Buff it up. Alright, so come over here. What knights are left are just doing so much damage to me. It's really annoying. I really want to kill them all, but getting in, man, is such a pain. Alright, come break down that gate. That would be nice. If I could just get Waldemar out real quick, that'd be great. I'm going to bring in all my grave guard before we go do other stuff, but, because I want to flank him. That would be nice. I might lose a lot of my hordes. If I lose everything here, I'm just going to have to figure out a new plan later, but, Alright, if you want to fight them, go fight them, dude. You got it. The Black Tongue, oh god. Go fight these girl knights. That poor horde's having a pretty bad time, so go fight them. You've killed a lot of this group of that trebuchet, but we're not done yet. Buff him up again. He's killed 193 now, so even though he's surrounded, he's still fighting back all of these blasted knights. Let's kill them off. If I had a Mortis engine, man, that aura would destroy them. Oh, I think my Crypt Horrors finally made it. That's cool. We are taking their capital too, so that's understandable that we're having a fairly difficult time getting in. You know what? Let's bring you guys over here. Crypt Horrors, I really want you to... Deadly Huggers, just go hug. Go hug something, please. You're at 200 kills now. These ladies are currently regenerating. I think between all the debuffing, that's really helping out. No one's really damaged him that much outside of that one guy. Oh yeah, Cassian, I think. No, it wasn't Cassian. Who got him? It was someone who just like really took it to him. It might have been either the king or... Might have been the king. Alright, so we finally won. That was a truly awful fight of attrition. They had the elites. I had the numbers, but I couldn't properly use my numbers because I couldn't surround them as easily as I would like to. They had a lot of Grell Knights, and I used all my magic for that, which I should not have done. So now I know in the future to not use Fate of Viona. As powerful as it is, I don't think I should use it unless like they have one army with like one elite. If they had like one elite and I really need to get rid of them, okay, but anyway, Waldemar killed 210. He did a great job. He fought on the front lines. The ladies fought very hard. They did a lot of damage. You can see that my hordes did very well. I'll need to go rebuild my army a little bit. I'm going to give him a bit more of a professional army. Yeah, I'm going to try to find some better things for him to pick up. Because I can't summon in my zombies. I'll just keep those zombies for sure. They're great. They're fantastic. I mean, it doesn't really matter about them getting few kills. They're just meant to soak up kills. I'm all about the tar pit. I'm here to teach you about the art of the tar pit. Yeah, so we kind of like finished a general lore that leads up to the end times and all that. I mean, like in the future, I could always go into end times lore, but I really have to like talk to all of you about that in a video because I don't know if I ever want to. I don't think it kind of goes past the scope of what we have going on in like Warhammer Total War, so I don't know if I want to. Holy crap, we did it. Alright, so we didn't lose every group. That's cool. Only one group of crypt ghouls. Alright. Let's see then. Or was it zombies? Did it gain like a different unit? Hold on. I thought I had 3 groups of zombies. No, I must have had 2. Anyway, so I can easily recruit a new group. I'm going to pick up... Can't get these yet. I need a Forbidden Library. I do have a lot of stuff. I think I'm going to pick... I have a lot of knights too. I do need more infantry, so we're going to grab one more group of Grave Guard with great weapons. I'm going to have 400 instead. Carcass will be patching up now. And I have Katarina the Pale Queen doing her business over here. So I think that was a fantastic fight. We have now conquered, if we go look at it now, let's go look at what has happened. We are all over here. We've conquered all of this. I managed to get Ostland and Nordland. So now I have a huge wedge into the northern part of the Empire. My goal is for when the Empire comes, or Chaos comes back, I'm going to probably try to pick up Hochland and Midland. The Wasteland would be ideal. If I could get everything north, I could solidify that. I could connect it to my own kingdom over to the west as I continue to conquer into Bretonnia. So Council, here's my topic right now. It's not really a too controversial one, but let's kind of go over what you think would be the best idea for me to follow through with. So the idea for me right now is that I find out if I will join their wars. If I get Musion to join me, the Empire won't like that, but I need to try to make sure the Empire maintains their relationship with me. So I've got to really try to push through and stop antagonizing them. That's so bad for me. I might even spend a few turns just giving them straight up like 12,000 dark magic or whatever I can, just to make sure they're not going to break treaties off with me. A lot of my strategy right now hinges upon having these guys like me. And do you think I should use Vlad to go up here? Should I just bring them over here to finish things off? I mean, I know that the idea of leaving all my lands undefended is pretty wild, but I think we'll be okay. If I had to move back, I would have to move back. If I had to fight the Empire, I would just fight my way through, and hopefully that would get some of their attention. I could always bring in like some quick armies over here, especially because I do have walls everywhere, and I've spread a lot of corruption. I don't even know how many like lands that they have that are not dealing with a lot of corruption. Like Eckendorf is at 44%, and that is going up. We've got just every location with a little bit of corruption. So that's what I've been doing. I've been using subterfuge and trickery to make sure that these lands are really falling into my favor. I mean, even work bad, corruption is going up by +2. I mean, I did use that other thing, that right to spread more corruption, so that won't always be the case, but it's a great way to kind of keep them on their toes as I'm fighting through. So yeah, leave a like and comment down below. Let me know what you think, and have a happy 4th of July to all of you in America and anyone else who is celebrating, and I will see all of you later. I mean, that is tomorrow, but I'm just going to go ahead and let you know now in case you watch it tomorrow, and we'll get more done for later. So until then.